postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the American League Division Series between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, because this is a 5-game series, this is an elimination game. I think that any time a team's season is on the line, they have to play like it. I think they'll be really aggressive and try to force the other team into some mistakes. If they play well, all of a sudden this series is all tied up, and we'll have a Game 5 to look forward to. All
right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. John Smoltz will do his best on the mound to keep his team alive here in the division series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Digging in, Jose Offerman. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. 2-2 the count. The October weather here in New York starting to turn a bit. 52 degrees at first pitch. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, number 2. All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. Omar Garciaparra will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
So now to the plate, Omar Garciaparra. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Striding in for Boston, Brian Daubach, man at first after the 2-out walk. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Red Sox leave 1. Sox 0. Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Kent Merca is on the mound, and he'll look to wrap up this division series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Stepping into the box, Bernie Williams. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes now. fouled away. Ready with another 2-2.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Chad Curtis will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second. No left fielder. Yeah.
Next for New York, Chad Curtis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Williams gets his lead at first, nobody out. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Three-two pitch. Drive, base hit down the line. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Derek Jeter. Count still full, 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. As he arrives at second without a play, as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
To the plate now, Tino Martinez. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
To short. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Chuck Blaylock.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, This has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Three runs already home here. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken, but called strike 3 as he might have gotten a little extra off the plate that time.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
In now, Scott Brunson in the air out to left. O'Leary is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Leading off the inning, Troy O'Leary, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he misses 2-1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2. Here now the 2-2. Line toward right center. And the Red Sox have their first hit of the ball game.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Next up for the Red Sox, Troy Nixon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1-2. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
Batting 8, the third baseman, John Valentin.
Standing in, John Valentin. One and 2, here it comes. Swing, and he pops him up. Jeter backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Kent Merca.
Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Kent Merca. The set and the 1-1.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
He's set. The 3-2. Reined in. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. The 2-1 is taken down and in for a ball.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Standing in now, John Smoltz. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. The bunt attempt is popped up, and that's a foul ball. He's down on strikes for the first out.
The bat, the center fielder, Bernie.
Into the box now, Bernie Williams. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Runners on first with 1 down. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. O'Leary is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And with 2 gone now, we'll look at our up-to-the-minute playoff tree, and the question becomes, will we be able to fill a spot in the ALCS after the game, or will we need a Game 5 to decide a winner in the series? Digging in now for the Yankees, Chad Curtis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jose Offerman. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Pops this one up. But this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Up with it, Posada. But the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Stepping up now, number 2. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A runner at first with no outs here. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Nope. 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
This one's down to third. Scooped up. There's one. Out. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The batter, number 5, shortstop. Oh, ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Garciaparra. He drew a walk his first time up. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
The 3-1 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Derek Jeter.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
O'Leary arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now back, the first baseman, Tino Martinez.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Tino Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box, Chuck Blaylock. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
Ready for another chance, Paul O'Neill. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Runners going. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Yanks leave 1. They lead it 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Brian Daubach. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 25, Troy O'Leary.
Settling in now, Troy O'Leary. He reached on a single in his first try. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
So a full count now.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Payoff pitch one more time. Back up the middle. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
The catcher, number 33, Jason Veritek.
Now in the box, Jason Veritek. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees are out in front, 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go is the third baseman, Scott Brunson. Two and one. Skied into straightaway right. Nixon is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Posada, a base hit in his first trip. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Sharp ground ball to third, and into left field for a 1-out hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Stepping in now, John Smoltz, wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bernie Williams.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bernie Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Into the box now, John Valentin hit down the line at first. Got him.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate, Kent Merca. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. To second for 1, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Striding into the box, Jose Offerman has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 3-0. Now at the plate, Chad Curtis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. hit the other way out toward right field. Nixon is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Striding in, Derek Jeter. 1 out, nobody on. Full count now, 3-2. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Now batting, first baseman, Tino.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Tino Martinez. Here's a look over to first. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Chuck Blaylock. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. The Yanks leave 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready once again, number 2. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Good battle. Count remains full. Here's the 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Omar Garciaparra. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch outside, the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Now the 2-1. No one out with a runner at second. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
I got 3-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Standing in now, Brian Daubach. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box, Troy O'Leary. Line drive to left. Curtis is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. Ready now, Jason Varitek, and their runners at the corners now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Fastball in there, 3-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple. They trail in this one, 3-0. Cormier enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 37.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Paul O'Neill. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Number 2 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Scott Brunson.
Digging in, Scott Brunson. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-1 now. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Here's the payoff pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Nixon is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge.
2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And here's the switch hitting catcher, Jorge Posada. The 3-2 pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So now the pitcher for the Yankees, John Schmaltz. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. Swing, and he pops him up. Offerman moving to his left, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 3-0. Ready for another shot now, Troy Nixon. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Lifted in the air to center. Williams is camped under this one. 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 13, John Valentine.
Striding in once again, John Valentine. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 37.
Jeff Fry will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Jeff Fry.
2 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batter, the second baseman, Jose Offerman.
Throw over to first. In the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out. So now to the plate, Jose Offerman. And it's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Red Sox lead 1, still down 3-0. Kurt Bullinger gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Kurt Bullinger.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Bernie Williams. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. The 1-1 home. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
I guarantee you at release point, he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
Stepping in now, Chad Curtis down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled away. Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Number 2 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Digging in now, Derek Jeter. Runners on first with one down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back, first baseman, Tino Martinez.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Tino Martinez. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Weak roller right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The Yanks leave one, but they lead it 3-0. Alan Watson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 27.
So digging in now, number 2, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
The 3-2 pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And that at-bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Into the box now, Omar Garciaparra. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Now the 1-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
1-2.
The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Barehanded for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate now, Brian Daubach, 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And he fouls this one off. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Tom Gordon was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 36.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Chuck Blaylock. Ready with the payoff pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. His first homer so far in the series. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
At the plate, Paul O'Neill. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. A postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada, 2-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time to get Posada, and it's a double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. One run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Darryl Berry will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 39, Darryl Berry.
2 outs here with a runner at third. On a gift of a swing there. It's 3-2 now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Jason Grimsley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
38, Jason Grimsley.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Troy O'Leary, and they'll need him to get something going here. Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
Down to 3-1.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Jason Varitek can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Brunson over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out.
The West Wing, the 7. Troy Nixon.
Digging in to try it again, Troy Nixon. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Count remains 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Just hung in there on that one. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Nothing to score tonight. The Yankees have evened it up at 2 here in the division series. John Smoltz earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, 4 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage. Have a great evening.